Okay, so in today's video we are going to look into 10 basics of the basics of kingdom classification. Metazoa have 10 phylums and the parazoa has one phylum. So we are going to discuss metazoa 10 phylum. So let's start with the nidoclast or the nidaria. The most common is the nidaria. So what exactly this have? In this phylum we all have aquatic, like they all will be living in aquatic, like water. That could be fresh water and marine water. Aquatic have the two types, fresh water and the marine water. So they like the example is given of the hydra. So this means hydra lives in the fresh water. Hydra lives in the fresh water. Okay, then we have what exactly, like from where the name nidoblast was like derived or was came. So okay, if these are the tentacles, like these 5 to 4 you can look into, these are the tentacles. Okay, then this is the hydra complete structure, which is hydra is very small like organism. So on this tentacles or even in these layers on this side we have some red type structure, like this I'm making dot. Why I just said red like poison, something which is not very useful, which harms body. So these are known as the nidoblast. What are these known as? These are known as nidoblast. So the name nidaria was derived from the nidoblast. And nidoblast, simply these are very not good for the life, or like these are poison. Okay, so Nigeria, like these, whatever I just speaking for this all 10, this would be a little introduction of all. We're going to discuss this all in very detail in upcoming videos. So Nigeria is only this. Okay, I am sure you get this concept. So yes, Nigeria. Then we have the phylum 10 to 4, so which are known as bioluminescence. Uh, so the bioluminescence simply means the production or emission of the light by living organism. So simply we can call this the light fluorescence and the bright colors which they have. Okay, so simply we just call this bioluminescence. Okay, which means there's a production or emission of light by own living organism. So phylum 10, this phylum 10 to 4, if I'm not pronouncing wrong. Okay, so this was only about this. Then we have the third one, which is, so this one, oh my god, this is phylum Esselminthes. This phylum is about, like the example which is given here is the roundworms. This example of roundworms, and these are the organism which only lives on host body. Which lives on the host body. We can even call the lice which we have in our hairs. These lives on our human body, and when these harm, of course they suck the blood from our body, but they lives on host body. Okay, so the example which is given is the roundworms. These are also parasitic and this lives on the host body. Okay, then we have example of, I just forget the picture which I just was on the screen before. I forget which was that. I will share that in the last video, like in the last part. So this is phylum Platyhelminths, which is example of the example is flatworms. Okay, this is the flatworms, and these are like their body is flattened. The body flattened like pelvic. Okay, then these have, the example could be tapeworm, liver fluke, and the planaria, which are just discussed on the picture. The tapeworm you can see, then their liver fluke, then we